Hey everybody, it's Toya Taylor and I'm back with another video. This is a brand new review of Love and Marriage Huntsville, the trailer of season 6, and I wanted to hop into it and give y'all my opinion as we go along. So with that being said, let's hop into it. Okay, I totally agree. Stormy, that was rude. The same way it was rude for your mama to walk up into Melody's tea party already on go with her. Now, whatever the social media beef is, either way, when Melody apologized to Miss Betty, Miss Betty got petty, okay? And she told Melody, look, she say, my problem with you is you need to shut up. Now, I don't know for sure if she was talking to Melody when she said you need to shut up. I don't know if there was something with the editing, because clearly, I mean, it's just kind of baffling that Melody didn't clap back at Miss Betty, because I've seen her go at Miss Wanda, okay, outside of this in this beauty supply store. You know, I done seen her clap back at Miss Wanda for that bullshit that she did. So I know that Melody don't mind speaking her mind. You know, you better get your mama, okay? Because I don't even understand why these mamas is even on the show with all of this clowning that's going on. That's a turnoff. It really is, which is why I've always hesitated about even reviewing this show. Because I don't want to be talking about nobody, mama. Because I don't want nobody talking about mine. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Miss Betty needs to stop being petty. And it looked like she wasn't receiving of the apology that Melody gave to her. And so after that, Stormy had chimed in. So not only do we got Miss Petty, but we also got her daughter on the sideline. And it's like both of y'all came in on go. Why even come? Matters to them if you was invited, why even come? But I understand you gotta film. You gotta get that check. So I get it. But at the same time, like, y'all, Stormy started interrupting Melody as she was talking. And whoever that lady is on the side, like, I'm not a diehard Love and Marriage Huntsville fan. So I really don't know every single detail of the tea. But it ain't gonna stop me from hopping into it, okay? So I don't know who the lady is that's sitting beside, I think she's sitting beside Melody. And Stormy was trying to cut Melody off. And so Melody was like, let me just finish saying my thought. You know what I'm saying? Before I've been to forgot what I'm trying to say. And then I can't get my point across. So I feel her. And the lady, she was telling Stormy, like, look, Melody didn't cut you off when you was trying to talk. So, be respectful the same way. And so here goes Stormy talking about, okay. And that's when Melody said, okay, thank you. And she said, you welcome. And it was just like, how childish is this gonna get? But anyways, moving right along to the next part of the trailer. Okay, Stormy, I do agree with you. With friendships, it does supposed to be consistent. And I do understand that whenever you feel like the person, that friend that you going hard for ain't going as hard as you know what I'm saying? It does feel like a betrayal. So I do understand your statement. But my question to you is, have you tried to reach out to her? Have you tried to reach out to Melody? And, because I know things had got rocky, but how did you handle that? Because that speaks volumes as well with why a person might back off and not want to have anything to do with you. And Melody, she does to me come off as the type of person that, that's not really trying to handle conflict or anything. She the type of person that'll just walk away, you know, before having to stand there and argue with you. She does come off as that person that don't want to deal with conflict. So in that case, like, she probably handled it in a way where she smelled something fishy, so she went the other way without even having to have a confrontation about it. So I mean, that could be what it is, but at the same time, it just leads back to that question: have you tried to reach out to her? Because the way you talking is if she was the only one that was being inconsistent, when you could have been inconsistent as well. Now, moving right along from that, Melody was talking to somebody. Who was Melody talking to? But either way, she was saying that how would people feel, these same people that you turning against me, how would they feel when they find out that I can't tell who she talked to, but how would they feel if they found out that you begging me to take you back? Clearly she's talking about Martell. Okay, and I'm honestly not surprised that he's begging to take you back, because I'm sure he have realized by now that he done fucked around and fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's not a surprise. Now, what I do want to speak on is the fact that Martell know that that is more beneficial for him to be with Melody. He knows that. I'm sure he know that by now. Okay. And what I don't understand is the fact that Martell also know that it's also beneficial to not be with Melody. Reason why I say this is because I have seen allegations where people would state, oh, Stormy is gonna get fired for her beef with Melody. Okay, who else they said? Miss Wanda. I even heard about Miss Wanda getting kicked off the show because she coming at Melody. I've heard lots of different people state allegations of, they could possibly get kicked off the show because of their beef with Melody. So what I'm not understanding is, if Melody has so much power, which I'm sure she does, because I believe she's one of the executive producers of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm not sure, but either way, I'm sure she has lots of power to be able to get these people off the show. So what I don't understand is why Martell is still benefiting from the show. Why is he still on the show, benefiting from Melody's wave that she paved? And he stepped outside of that. I feel like if she has so much power to get these people get kicked off the show just because of their beef with her, why is he still being able to cash a check? You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I feel like Martell, no, not only is he benefiting from being, he could benefit more from being with Melody, but if he could still benefit with being without her, Martell having fun. Okay, so next we see him with Sheree, his girlfriend, as they acknowledged her on the screen at his upscale magazine event. And more people came out as well to celebrate. And he did a speech and everything. So we'll get to tune into that. Now, with Sheree and Martell relationship storyline, just know that I'm not convinced, okay? Now, moving right along to the rest of the trailer. Okay, so looks like Martell is going to be selling underwear or modeling underwear or something in that sort, because he's asking Maurice and Marceau to be models for the underwear. So I'm guessing that he's coming out with an underwear line. And I mean, he might as well do something different, because the wine line, it was a huge flop. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie. When I watched that live of Miss Ariana Curry, his baby mama, when I watched that live of her and him going to the concert, it was whatever year it was. Either way, he was promoting the wine on that line. On that live. He was promoting the wine. And a lot of fans were asking her how was the wine, because she was drinking the wine in the video. So I'm not gonna lie to you, it looked nasty, and the way she was drinking it, it looked like it looked nasty. I'm not gonna lie. To me, it looked like it tasted cheaply made. And so I wasn't surprised whenever it came out to be a flop. So yeah, it is best for him to move along to something else. And underwear, I feel like is a good. It is a good. He could promote that really good because he has the body for it. You know, me personally, I'm not attracted to Martell at all. But I have to give him the props where it's due. He does have the body to sell underwear or a nice tank top or, you know, something in that order. He has the body for that. So I do feel like that the underwear line, it is a good one for him. Now, moving right along to the next part of the trailer, we see Kimmy giving her announcement to everyone. Looks like they're at some kind of party or something like that, gathering. And she's giving her announcement that she is now cancer free. So congratulations to Kimmy on that. And I'm pretty sure that was a long, hard journey to fight. So congratulations to her on her success of fighting cancer. Now, Give me 1 second because the train coming by. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. The train gets so loud. Now, we hop into the next scene where Stormy, her husband, and her beautiful little boy, Chase, they're out in the chicken farm behind her house. I'm guessing it's her property. And Stormy raises chickens. And so she's out there and she's allowing her son Chase to feed the chickens. And it's just so cute. He's like really adorable. Oh my goodness. So that was a cute little highlight of the trailer. Now, moving on to the next part. Okay, so we start the next scene with Letitia and Marcel. They're kissing and he's telling her that, I want you to do better. I want us to do better. I want to do better. So I'm guessing that they are trying to see eye to eye with their business, and the fact that they're even collaborating their love with their business is annoying to me. Now, another thing I had noticed in the background of this scene, it was a crutch that was like leaning up against the wall. I'm like, I wonder who leg messed up right now. It made me think about Big Lou. I'm like, I know Big Lou. I hope he didn't put his foot all the way up in Marcel's ass. Cause going by the end of this trailer, baby, Big Lou wasn't having it. Now, moving on to the next part, we see Kimmy. We see Kimmy and Maurice. They're having date night. And it looks cute or whatever. And, he said he's trying to make progress and I guess showing up in their marriage the way that he should. So, we'll see how that goes. Now, Kiki, which is Letitia's cousin, she is stating to someone that marriage is difficult. Marriage could be difficult, which I do agree. I've never been married before, but I have friends that are married, as well as I watched my mom and my dad in their marriage, and I agree. Marriage can be difficult, and so that's why me personally, I try to stay away from the decision of getting married. At least right now while I'm still in my 20s. So maybe later on in life, but I don't agree with getting married early, because not saying I'm trying to scare the ones that is thinking about getting married early, because I've never been married. I can't tell you how marriage goes. I'm just saying that just by me watching what I have saw and other people's experiences, I'm not ready for that yet. That's all I'm saying. I'm not ready for that yet. Not saying that I don't want to do that one day, but I'm just not ready for that yet. Now, moving right along, back to the review. Now we hear Letitia telling Marcel that she shouldn't hear information about a company basically before she even know about the company. So Marcel is asking her, so you mean to tell me you feel like only the owner of the company is supposed to be in charge of the hiring and the firing? And she says, of course. Now, honestly, I do feel Letitia's frustration especially considering like the last time he did business behind her back, the woman was sending back shots to his phone, according to the reunion. So, I do understand Letitia for wanting to know the ins and outs, even though I don't even understand why a lot of these women still dealing with these low down husbands. But I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that for another review, because we're gonna get into a lot of these. Now, moving on to the next part of the trailer. Maurice had to let his brother Marceau know that she built your company up to $1 million company and now you want to push her out? Like, and then Martell had the nerve to say, yeah, it's like you disrespecting her. And then Maurice, he just had to laugh at Martell for that one, because he was like, you should be the last one talking about me disrespecting my wife. Like, come on, Martell. You done did the ultimate, okay? So, moving right along from that, we see, I think her name is Kiowa, Maurice's first wife before Kimmy, the one that he got his son for, which is Monster. And she's sitting down with her son Monster, and she's asking him, how is it here? Okay? Because she have allowed her son to move in with his dad and Kimmy. So Monster tells her that the discipline is worse here, meaning that like he can't get away with the same things that he was getting away with her. Like, Kimmy is a bit more tougher, and I'm sure his dad is too. Now, we then see Maurice and Kimmy sitting down in a room together having a meeting, I'm sure, about the situation. Because Kaya now wants to confront Maurice. Like, y'all ain't finna be disciplining my son. Especially without my knowledge. Now, Maurice tells Kaya that Kimmy has earned the reward, I guess, to be able to discipline their son at whatever level. Now, Maurice, I don't agree with your statement right now, simply because I personally would not agree with another woman disciplining my children at whatever level. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever level is different from just disciplining them at a mothering level. Whatever level can go to whatever limit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't agree with that. But I do understand why he feel like, okay, Kimmy should be able to discipline their son simply because that's his wife and technically that's her stepson. So, and as long as Monster has been in Kimmy's life, he feel like, yes, she have deserved to be able to discipline him if he's under her roof. And honestly, I wouldn't want a child under my roof without being able to discipline that child when it's needed. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to take it to no whatever level. Whatever Maurice over there talking about, I don't agree with that. Now, another thing I wanted to say about Kyle. Why would you allow your son to go and move in with his dad and his wife if you don't agree with the discipline of them. You know what I'm saying? Because you should have known that was going to happen. So I just feel like everybody kind of off track. You know, Kaya, were you expecting your son to be under Kimmy and Maurice's roof, yet still you don't agree with Kimmy being able to discipline him? Honestly, if you're away, how would you even know if he didn't tell you? So, like, I just feel like you need to have your son with you if you don't want nobody else disciplining him. Simple as that. Now, moving right along to the next part. Okay, Letitia is trying to get the group back together, but they call them the comeback group. Trying to get them back together, y'all, so that they can work on the project. And so it's like a speaking event. And so Melody asked Letitia, like, what's her budget? Like, what's your budget for this event? And so Letitia looked her dead in the eye and told her that, oh, I wasn't planning on paying y'all anything to speak at my event. I'm sorry. Excuse me, come again. Like, do you think that these people time is free? Like, you own time that could have been, it could have been spent valuable. And you expect them to come out and speak at your event for free? At your unvaluable event? No shade. But you clearly just told the lady that you're not planning on paying them anything to come out and help you promote your stuff. Basically, like, no, I don't agree with that. That's the wrong way to start off this whole project. So I wouldn't want to have nothing else to do with that. If I was Melody, I would have went on and said, okay, well, I will go ahead and dismiss myself right here. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Because my time ain't free. Now, next we see this lady. I don't know her name. Like I said, I'm not just a diehard fan of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I have not watched every season. I have not watched every episode. So I don't know this lady's name. Y'all can drop down in the comments and let me know if you like. But she's letting Stormy know that she basically heard that she was always a puppet. I guess a puppet for Melody. And Destiny was a puppet. Tisha is a puppet, you know. Y'all, it made me think about the reunion whenever Letitia brought out them damn puppets. So, ain't no telling what that's about, but I'm pretty sure that conversation is gonna spark up some mess. Even more mess than it already is sparked, because I mean it's already fuel that has been added, you know. So it's not gonna take that much to strike a fire. So now we see, what's her name? Oh shucks, Tiffany. She's talking to Letitia, saying that you know, if you can backstab your family, what make me think you ain't gonna do it to me? Now I'm pretty sure she's speaking on Sheree and Martell, because Martell clearly betrayed his wife and his kids, you know, for this outside situation. So I'm pretty sure she's like speaking on that. Like, if you betrayed your family, like, what make you think you ain't gonna do it to me? Like, what makes Sheree think that Martell won't do her the same? Which I don't even believe that this is a real relationship, y'all. So moving right along. Excuse my camera if it keep blurring out. It won't just focus in and stay there. Like, I'm gonna have to get me a new webcam. A better quality situation here. But thank y'all for bearing along with me. And on to the next scene, we see Kiki. She's stating her opinion about something. They look like they all inside of a spa. And she's stating her opinion, I'm guessing, about what Stormy put on social media, y'all. A lot of this beef that's on the show is stirred up from social media. So I'm sure it's about something that was tweeted or something like that, comment or whatever. So Kiki was just like, you know, they didn't sit right with her. Like, they rubbed her the wrong way. She don't like that. And so they say, you know, here goes Stormy. She done buffed up talking about how you done said enough. You done said enough. Yeah, if you would have popped me, you would have got your ass popped right back. You would have got your ass popped right back. You know, she all the way turned up, y'all. So Melody, she had the exit stage left. She was like, this is too ghetto for me. Okay, let me go. I don't know what this about to lead to, but if some bows get to swinging, I don't want nobody to hit me. Because if that's the case, me and my security is going to have to handle it. You know what I'm saying? So Melody, she had the exit stage left. Now, we see Sheree and Kimmy. It look like they're out, I don't know, meeting up, having a lunch or whatever the case may be, child. And Sheree is, Tiffany is asking Sheree, how does she feel about being in a relationship with a guy that's known to be a cheater, that's known to backstab his wife and step outside of his marriage and, you know, betray his vows. Like, how do you feel about being with a man like that? And so Sheree, y'all know she got to come with the shade. Okay? She let Tiffany know, well, trust me, I do watch the show and I know that you cheated as well. Okay? Now, I don't know. I heard it was back in season 1, which I didn't watch. So I don't know what really went on with Tiffany and Lou. But either way, if you did cheat on national television, or even admit to cheating on national television, you should have been the one that kept your mouth closed when it came down to Martell and Sheree. You know what I'm saying? It matters a damn how you feel about it. You should have been the one that kept your mouth closed if you know you had did the same, because then that makes you a hypocrite. Now, moving right along, I guess, what's her name? Tiffany, she didn't like that. So she had to go and have a conversation with Marceau and Martell, and she told Big Lou that she thought that it was gonna be a casual conversation. You know, she didn't know she was finna get her wig split, but they came at her, you know, basically confronting her about what she asked Sheree. Now, Tiffany really just asked the question. Like, she did no wrong in that. Even though I said that she should have been the one that kept her mouth closed if she, you know, if she cheated too. Because that only makes her a hypocrite, but not saying that you can't ask the question, because she only asked. Like, how do you feel about being with a national cheater? So, either way, Big Lou found out about it. He didn't like it at all. You know what I'm saying? He did not like the fact that two men decided to go and confront his woman about nothing. You know, don't confront her about nothing. So, he had to approach Martell and Marceau. Now, Marceau had the nerve to say, you should have slapped the shit out of Tiffany for even asking Sheree that. Like, what? So, you mean to tell me you condoning violence like that, Marceau? Ain't no telling what Tisha over there going through behind closed doors. Y'all. And now, Big Lou, he getting all up in Martell's ass. You know. That's why I said, when I seen that crutch up against Marceau wall, when he was kissing on Letitia, it made me think about Big Lou. I was like, oh, I hope he ain't done put his foot so far up in Marceau's ass. He had to go get some crutches. Just to walk again, y'all. Now, I don't blame Big Lou for being angry. I'll be angry at his ass too. Like, at both of them. I'll be angry at both of them. Period. Like, y'all don't have no right at all to come at my wife about anything. Y'all are men. Leave it between the women. And so Martell talking about, he messing up what me and Sheree got going on. Martell, even if the relationship was real with you and Sheree, Big Lou wouldn't be not Big Lou, but Tiffany wouldn't be the reason why it's messed up. Don't blame Tiffany for your shenanigans out here in these streets. Because I'm pretty sure if Sheree have washed her hands with you, it's because of your doings. Okay? It ain't because of what Tiffany asked. Now, y'all, I'm going to leave that right there. And I will be back on Saturday for the review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Until then, thank y'all for watching. This is your girl, Toya Tilly. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and do so. Also, hit that notification bell button so you know when I come through with more videos. Until next time, I hope y'all have a great day. Peace.